Dear friends, Chetu Shankaran Nair was elected President of Indian National Congress on 1897. He was born on July 11, 1857 at Palakkad, Malabar District, Madras Presidency, British India. Present day Palakkad, Kerala, India. He was died on April 24, 1934 at the age of 76 on Madras Presidency, British India, now Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. He was an Indian lawyer and a statesman who served as the Advocate General of Madras as a Pusne Justice from 1908 to 1915 and as India-wide Education Minister as a member of the Viceroy's Executive Council from 1915 until 1919. He was elected President of the 1897 Indian National Congress and led the Egmore faction opposing the Mylapore group. According to V.C. Gopalaratnam, he was a leader of the Madras Bar alongside C.R. Pattabhirama Iyer, M.O. Parthasarathi Iyengar, V. Krishnaswamy Iyer, P.R. Sundaram Iyer, and Sir V.C. Deshikacharya, and immediately behind Sir V. Bhashyam Iyengar and Sir S. Subramanya Iyer. He wrote Gandhi and Anarchy, 1922. Shankaran Nair was born in a prominent family named Chetur as the son of Parvati Amma Chetur and Mamayil Ramunni Panikar of the Mamayil family in Mangara, Palakkad district. Shankaran Nair got his family name Chetur through matrilineal succession. His father worked as Tahsildar under British government. His early education began in the traditional style at home and continued in schools in Malabar till he passed the arts examination with a first class from the provincial school at Kozhikode. Then he joined the Presidency College, Madras. In 1877, he took his arts degree and 2 years later secured the law degree from the Madras Law College. Shankaran Nair was married to his maternal cousin, uncle's daughter, Palat Kunyimalu Amma, real name Parvati Amma, later Lady Shankaran Nair. At a young age, according to the traditions of the time, matrilineal lineage of a Nair aristocracy, she predeceased him in 1926 during a pilgrimage to the holy temple of Badrinath. In a present day, Uttarakhand, the couple had 6 children. Their eldest daughter, Parvati Amma, later Lady Madhavan Nair, married her cousin Sir C. Madhavan Nair, a legal luminary and a judge of the Privy Council. They lived on a large estate known as Linwood in Chennai. Within this property, in the area now known as Lady Madhavan Nair colony or Mahalingapuram is situated near Ayyappan Guruvayurappan temple, the land for which was donated by Lady Madhavan Nair. There are still many roads bearing names of the house Linwood Avenue and of the children of Sir and Lady Nair, Palat Narayani Amma Road, Palat Shankaran Nair Road, Palat Madhavan Nair Road. Saraswati Amma, aka Anju, was married to the eminent diplomat K.P.S. Menon. Their son, also called K.P.S. Menon, and grandson Shivashankar Menon were also diplomats who served as Foreign Secretary. Shivashankar Menon also served as India's fourth National Security Advisor. Their son R.M. Palat was also a noted politician in his own right. A daughter was married to M.A. Kandeth. Their son, Lieutenant General Kunjirama and Palat Kandeth, was the Western Army commander during the Indo-Pak War of 1971 and a liberator of Goa. Kandeth's nephew and Sir Shankaran Nair's great-great-grandson, Anil Menon, is a NASA astronaut. Another daughter was married to M. Govindan Nair. Another daughter was married to T.K. Menon. Shankaran Nair's grandnephew, V.M.M. Nair, was the oldest surviving ICS officer in India when he died in 2021. His grandnephew, Nais Ammukutti Amma's son, was K.K. Chetur, an ICS officer who also served as India's first ambassador to Japan. He was the father of Jaya Jaitley, a politician and socialist whose husband, Ashok Jaitley, was the chief secretary of Jammu and Kashmir. Jaya's daughter Aditi is married to the former cricketer Ajay Jadeja. Another grandnephew of Shankaran Nair's was P.P. Narayanan, son of Chetur Narayanan Nair, a distinguished world trade unionist and leader in Malaysia. Nair started as a lawyer in 1880 in the High Court of Madras. In 1884, the Madras government appointed him as a member of the Committee for an Inquiry into the District of Malabar. Till 1908, he was the Advocate General to the government and an acting judge from time to time. In 1908, he became a permanent judge in the High Court of Madras and held the post till 1915. He was a part of the bench that tried Collector Ashe murder case along with C.A. White, then the Chief Justice of Madras, William Ayling, as a special case. In his best-known judgment, he upheld conversion to Hinduism and ruled that such converts were not outcasts. He founded and edited the Madras Review and the Madras Law Journal. In the meantime, in 1902, the Viceroy Lord Curzon appointed him secretary to the Raleigh University Commission. In recognition of his services, he was appointed a companion of the Indian Empire by the King Emperor in 1904, and in 1912 he was knighted. He became a member of the Viceroy's Council in 1915 with the charge of education portfolio. As a member, he wrote in 1919 2 minutes of dissent in the dispatches on Indian constitutional reforms, pointing out the various defects of British rule in India and suggesting reforms. The British government accepted most of his recommendations. Nair resigned from the Viceroy's Council in the aftermath of a Jallianwala Bagh massacre on 13 April 1919. Afterward, he was a councillor to the Secretary of State for India in London 1920-21 and a member of the Indian Council of State from 1925. He played an active part in the Indian national movement, which was a gathering force in those days in 1897 when the first provincial conference met in Madras. He was invited to preside over it. The same year, when the Indian National Congress assembled at Amaravati, he was chosen its president. In a masterly address, he referred to the high-handedness of a foreign administration, called for reforms, and asked for a self-government for India with dominion status. In 1900, he was a member of the Madras Legislative Council. His official life from 1908 to 1921 interrupted his activities as a free political worker. 1928, he was the president of the Indian Central Committee to cooperate with the Simon Commission. The committee prepared a well-argued report asking for dominion status for India when the viceregal announcement came granting dominion status as the ultimate goal for India. Sir Shankaran Nair retired from active politics. He died in 1934, aged 77. A biopic on Chetur Shankaran Nair's life was officially announced in November 2024 by Dharma Productions and began production in November 2022, starring Akshay Kumar as Shankaran Nair, and other cast include R. Madhavan and Ananya Pandey. The film, titled as Kesari Chapter 2, was released on 18th April 2025 to positive reviews. The film was also based on the events of a Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Chetur Shankaran Nair didn't get essential tribute in our state and independent Indian society. But our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi Few days ago, in a meeting in Haryana, explained about the Chetur Shankaran Nayar's importance in Indian history and his reactions are related with the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Then Union Minister, respected Suresh Gopi also visited the family members of Chetu Shankaran Nayar's kins. Thus he tributed that historically important person. Thank you to all. Jai Hind.